Hi Anshu garu.
Hi Rakesh.
How are you?
I'm good. Meeru ela unnaru?
I'm doing great.
Good.
And in 2 more weeks, you are going to see yourself back again on big screen. How are you feeling right now?
Mixed emotions. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also very excited. Very excited. It's been a long journey. Not too long, but long still. And it's finally coming to an end. So there's mixed feelings, happiness, a little bit sad that I won't be seeing everyone regularly. But you know, this is part and parcel of films, I guess.
You are making comeback with Mazaka.
Yes.
Why Mazaka?
Why not? it's an amazing movie to come back to into the Telugu film industry, and the role for me was everything. It's a really hearty role, and I'm getting the opportunity to really showcase different emotions, and yeah, I don't think I could have asked for a better comeback.
Can you explain more about your character from Mazaka?
I can, but at the same time, I don't want to give too much away, because right now everyone thinks I'm playing a mother role, and I like that they think I'm playing a mother role because I'm not. But there's essence of, you know, the motherly touch, but it's just a wonderful role to be playing. I'm cast opposite Rao Ramesh Garu, and he's been an absolute pleasure to work with. I've learned a lot from him, and working with Sandeep and Ritu has also been fantastic. Again, lots I've learned, and it's just a role that, it's a dream role, honestly it really is, and it's one of the longest roles I'm playing, so yeah.
Sandeep Kishan and Ritu Verma has got some decent follower base, especially in youth. What's that one quality did you like the most in both of them?
Ritu is an absolute darling. She's very sweet. She's just lovely. Like, I don't know how else to describe her. Very graceful, very respectful. She's just lovely, just really lovely. Sandeep, on the other hand, is also very lovely and very funny. And we've had some fun conversations. And he's just a laugh, you know. He really knows how to make everyone laugh and just have fun on set. So yeah, he's got lots of energy.
You did Manmadhudu with Nagarjuna garu.
I did, yes.
Yes, it's one of my favorite films.
Oh,
Not
thank
only
you.
for me, but most of the Telugu audience.
Thank you.
Like, how did you get into Manmadhudu?
Manmadhudu, I mean, I know it's been out there about how I got Manmadhudu, but I'll cut the long story really short. A cinematographer by the name of Kabir Lal Garu recommended me for the role. There were a few girls that had probably gone for the audition, and I was one of them. And I guess I just got shortlisted from that, and the rest, they say, is history. So yeah.
Is there any memorable incident with Nagarjuna garu?
You know, the thing is, I had quite a short role in Manmadhudu, so my working days were 10, 11, maybe 12, 13 days. It was such a long time ago, it's really hard to say, but it was definitely within that bracket. But every working day with him was lovely. I remember that. I have a good memory. Again, very patient, very calm for somebody who's such a big superstar. You know, working with a complete newbie back then, and that to a British girl. You know, it came with its challenges, and obviously I didn't know the language or anything, so he was really patient and really nice, really nice.
After Manmadhudu, you did Raghavendra with Prabhas.
I did, yes.
Now Prabhas is a big pan-Indian star.
Yes, he is, and rightly so.
Keeping that aside, Prabhas is known for his lovely gestures, like bringing homemade delicious food.
Yeah.
Was he the same back then?
He was the same, yes. And I've seen interviews of his co-actors over the years who basically talk about him like I remember him. Just a really nice guy, and actually lots of fun. He really easy to tease, and he was very shy, but it took him time to like open up. He's the slow burners, one of the slow burners, but I guess it's, you know, it's his personality, initially reserved and then takes time to connect. So he's really lovely, and I've always wished him well, and he's doing really well and he deserves it.
After doing 3 to 4 films, you suddenly disappeared. May I know why?
Absolutely. I was very young. I went back to London to continue with my studies, and I had a lot of studies to do because I was so young. So I went to college. I'd just finished high school, so I went to college when I returned, went to university, did my graduation, my master's, my post-graduation, qualified as a psychologist, was doing a lot of patient work. Then I met my husband, had my children, and then life just got busy.
Do you have any regret to quit cinema at that time?
No regrets, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have that education I have today. I wouldn't have the husband I have today. I wouldn't have my lovely babies. So I think everything happens for a reason, and you know, if someone feels that things aren't working out for them, there's always a reason, and you know, the universe has something else planned which is meant to happen for you. So I'm a firm believer of that. I never always used to be like this, but as I've aged over the years, that emotional maturity has come to me.
You said that you pursued psychology, right?
Yes.
Did that in any way help you to become a better actor?
No, not really. I think they're just two really separate things. Obviously, as a psychologist, I'm working with patients as a therapist. So for me, it's very much listening to their difficulties and providing them with tools and techniques to manage their difficulties and just to really help them through recovery. So yeah, I mean, I've had patients from all walks of life, you know, some who have had traumatic childhoods, or, you know, people that have health conditions and are probably depressed because of that. So yeah, it's completely different, totally different.
You started working in 2002 and it's now 2025.
I know, 23 years, yeah.
What are the changes have you observed from then to now?
There have been a lot of changes. I mean, the professionalism and all of that's there. I think things are just coordinated differently. Like, media has a very big part to play. Like, in those days, I'd do a couple of interviews just for the newspaper. Maybe 1 or 2 TV channels, like Gemini, yeah, Gemini was there. And just a couple of, that was it. There was no Instagram and being papped here and there. And I'm like, it's just so different now. It's very different.
What are your upcoming projects?
Right now, I am in discussions, but nothing has been finalized. So, you know, soon, hopefully, we'll have something to say on that front.
What are your future aspirations? Do you want to stay here or go back again?
You know, I feel like I just live between 2 countries. Like, it's the norm for me now. And I guess a lot of actors do that. They're constantly traveling on location, you know, then they're coming back home to their families. I think times have changed. You know, more married women and mothers are working, you know, which I think is great. It's setting a good example to your children. One thing I do like is that, you know, my children have seen that actually mummy's in her 30s. She didn't figure out what she wanted to do in her 20s. Yes, I became a psychologist, but actually she's gone and chased a dream that she had probably stuck at the back of her head, which she never allowed to come forward. And I like that they're seeing that even at this age, with children, I've just gone for it because I want them to be like that. I don't want them to feel that by 21 I need to be in my lifelong career. No, you'll never know by that point. You may be the lucky one or the unlucky one, but you might figure out what you want to do in life when you're 50. So, you know, age is just a number. So just, you know, if you've got a dream, just go for it.
Recently, Manmadhudu got re-released.
Yeah, August 2023.
Did you revisit it? in
No, I
theatres?
didn't come at that time, but the re-release was what made me want to come back. That was the seed that was planted.
What excellent response.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. And I feel so grateful that people still love the movie after so long again. And it's so amazing how old films that are re-releasing are doing so well. You know, when you know you can just watch it on TV. Because from what I've heard, Manmadhudu comes on TV at least 5 times a year. But people still choose to go to the cinema for that cinematic experience. And that's just wonderful.
Can you please sing that one bit of song from it?
I always get mixed up with a couple of words, but I'll try.
Okay.
But if it's really bad, please cut it.
Okay.
గుండెలో ఏముందో కళ్ళల్లో తెలుస్తుంది
Yes.
పెదవుల్లో ఏమోనం నీ పేరే తెలుస్తుంది తెలుస్తుంది యా
థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్షు గారు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ రాకేష్, ఇట్ వాస్ లవ్లీ టు మీట్ యూ.
మీకు మజాకాతో ఒక బిగ్ బ్రేక్ త్రూ రావాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ యువర్ టైం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.